had a significant economic impact on Florida's 15 seaports, which, based on a recent 2016 study, provide nearly 900,000 jobs. Port Miami was one of the more recent harbor deepening projects just completed by the Corps. That port is now able to receive post-Panamax vessels with 50 feet drafts that travel to Miami through the Panama and Suez canals. 2 other seaports on Florida's East Coast will soon join them. The 2017 Corps of Engineers budget includes funding for construction on a deepening project of Port Jacksonville and engineering and planning for the Port Everglades deepening project. I look forward to working with each of you to ensure that these projects are funded and in future years and stay on track. I have a couple of questions. The General Society of Civil Engineers estimates that our nation's ports and harbors will need an additional investment of $15.8 billion between now and 2020 to meet the demands of larger and heavier ships that will use the Panama Canal. This increased investment would protect $270 billion in U.S. exports, $697 billion in GDP, and 738,000 jobs annually. Given this increase in demands that will put on our waterborne infrastructure in the coming years, can you say with confidence that the Corps will be able to meet these needs in the current physical environment? General.
Ma'am, we're committed to be able to continue to make sure that Congress understands the value of harbor deepenings, because it is a direct input back to our economy. We have done a lot of these. You mentioned a couple in Florida. We are continuing to work East Coast ones. We're working ones in the Gulf right now. I can't commit to what's going to happen, anything past FY18 based on the funds that are out there, but the money that Congress gives us to do harbor deepenings, we're committed to be able to make sure that that money is able to directly go back into the economy, and it goes back to jobs and taking care of the nation.
Okay. Section 2106 of WRDA of 2014 authorizes a new program to provide funds to donor and energy transfer ports. Section 1110 of WRDA of 2016 amends 2106 and includes revisions to the provision that enables payments to shippers or importers. Can you advise when the department will provide the implementation guidelines on Section 1110? And this is specifically for Port Miami.
We came prepared to talk all these because we're in great detail. Chairman Gray has been very aggressive on asking us to get implementation done. If we can't find you an answer in about a minute, we'll come and we'll walk you through exactly where we're at on that particular section. Ed, do you have that section? So, ma'am, we'll come over and lay this out for you, okay, on that particular one. We need to get this guidance done. Our guys are cranking as fast as they can to work through it, but we want to do it right so that we can make sure that we don't have problems down the road.
We'll be looking forward to that guidance. Thank you. I yield back.
Thank you. We're going to go to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Weber, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General Simonite, you came to my office, and I sure appreciated that. And glad to hear Representative Garamendi commending you for your preparation here, because I'm going to put you to the test. You and I both have been made aware of inaccuracies in the Sabine Neches Waterway, BCR, over in my area. You know that MARAD has ships there. I don't remember how many ships there are, but I think it's, is it 1 of 3 of the original anchorages left there, MARAD and Beaumont. 60% of the nation's jet fuel is produced there in our district. Almost 20% of the nation's gasoline east of the Rockies, 60% of the nation's strategic petroleum reserve in this district. In your discussion with Michigan Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence, you talked about, was it the Sioux locks and what would happen because of the iron ore deficiency to our nation?